It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the Divisional Round Finale. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Divisional Robinson. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now here he goes on the boot. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First and 10 from the 43. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And they'll manage to contain him after a 6-yard pickup. It was Max Melton who held him down there.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Staying with Robinson. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Divisional Robinson touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's on the run, deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well,
man, back your eyes up on the screen. Aaron, back up on the screen.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Taken in by Hill, right side. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish on their opening drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's got the squiver. He's going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson.
Bro, that is crazy. How much room he's getting. Aaron, do you need help? You need help with?
Like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play.
You're not supposed to
do. But as for me,
Go get the
I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. To the air with Penix. And he'll be brought down to midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Play fake, Penix. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. And send him over right. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's under pressure, and he goes down! And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. He's got this at the 27. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now. Murray lobs this deep down the middle. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, things happen
Throw the ball.
Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Snared by the running back, here's Trey Benson. He's right up next to that 1st down, doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9, that brings up 3rd and short.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Swim.
Benson on 1st and 10. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. This finds its target. That's Hill. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Cardinals take a 2nd quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Washington now to return.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That's him on the quick hitter. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. They do go for it. It's Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock. And they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Grabbed by Kyle Pitts.
That's a big.
And he's done a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Well, you know how we hooping, bruh.
Trying for it with Penix.
Look at that. You know I'm a hoop, bro. Don't lose.
Try and go for it. They turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
We'll give left side to Benson. Rob flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
6-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Murray to throw. There's a screen to Benson. Ball to about the 25. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long, they're going to throw. Go right side, and the crime. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Oh, I think I got a punt. Do I got a punt? Do I got to punt it? Got to kick a field goal? He said what? Oh, okay. Okay, Ben.
They snap it to Murray.
Oh!
Stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He's off to the races. It's inside the 10. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Point after is up and through. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Escapes the pocket. He's out in the clear. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray. Headed out right. He's keeping it again. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Falcons 14.
The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down give to Robinson. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 5.
Now Penix off the play action. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
Falcons, 1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Penix. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 3rd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for him. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They'll throw for it. On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can put you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. He's back to throw. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Throwing this for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Hill now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Play action now. Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39.
Benson now from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that with a 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got a man left. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second and 3 now.
Oh, come on.
Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Murray on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Set up the screen here for Harrison. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons 14.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Washington now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across the field down inside that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. Penix on first down. Ooh, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, about the 37-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. It's Robinson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Trying for it with Penix. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Cardinals have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sets the need for a splash play and delivers.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's Cardinals football, currently in position to advance in the postseason. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Benson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
so much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. There goes play action. It's Murray. Holding up. They're into the drop in. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Hey, you gonna jump at my D-line, O-line? Dang, that nigga said swing, man. Swing.
Third and long for him here.
Oh!
It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Falcons almost took it all the way back. Oh, what a return down to the 5.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Robinson.
Yeah. Yeah. Go get him.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Does the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Touchdown and bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. Now they send their back in motion right. Now Penix on 3rd and goal. Oh no, they get him yet again. Buda Baker picks it off. Has room down the left sideline.
He gonna do me like DK?
The 20.
He gonna do me like DK?
Goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Murray with a sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I think I can see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Fullback is right, the power and the cross. And he gets in, touchdown. The Cardinals keep adding that 4th quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Washington now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Robinson again here on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Play action. Here's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length. You got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out. Staying with Robinson. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up fourth down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. There he goes again. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Divisional Robinson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.